Do we hire for attitude or for aptitude or both? When we're interviewing, it sometimes pays to construct questions that require a little bit of thought so that the individual is thinking more about the essence of what the question is and is exposing themselves to become more natural in their response. So one of the questions that I've found quite valuable is to ask people to think about a boss that they've worked with in previous circumstances and what they saw as being the pros and cons. So typically I might say, well, think about who was the worst boss you've ever worked with? What are the best things about the worst boss and the worst things about the worst boss? And perhaps who was the best boss you've ever worked with? What were the best things about the best boss and what were the worst things about the best boss? It becomes incredibly revealing because the individual then will tend to communicate what they value highly and what they dislike in an environment. So that obviously gives us a really good idea as we start to match up with what they're going to be exposed to when they get inside our organisation. But also, it gives us an idea of how objective they are in their responses. So, for example, if we ask somebody, well, think about your worst ever boss, what's the best thing about the worst boss? If they turn around and say, well, I've got nothing good to say about that individual, well, then maybe that says something about the individual that we're interviewing. Do we ask sufficiently robust questions during interviews? We provide, in many ways, thought provocation, guided reflection. We'll share experiences. We've developed and we've crafted memorable frameworks and models that you can take with you day to day, have in the back of your mind as you operate. Things like PPMC leadership, the natural cycle of team success, 3 levels of endeavour, the 4 E's of communication, the 5 cornerstone principles. These are all simple, memorable, you wouldn't think they were memorable, would you? But memorable frameworks that you can take with you and use day to day